Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 2018 North Hudson Pepperfest Grand Parade. I'm Deb Fox. I'll be one of your announcers today. I'm also a member of the Pepperfest board. Been living here in North Hudson for about 28 years.
My name is Ken Conan. I am with the River Channel. I've been living in Hudson for about almost 20 years now, and normally do broadcasts for the Hudson hockey team, the defending state champs, 2 times in a row now. Tune in for that.
Woohoo!
Let's talk a little bit about Pepperfest. Deb, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, Pepperfest is the little celebration with a big Italian flavor. The 3-day celebration honors the community's Italian heritage. It began in 1954 as a way to raise funds to build North Hudson Elementary School, and has turned into an annual event to assist community organizations throughout the St. Croix Valley. Proceeds from the volunteer-run nonprofit festival are donated to local youth, school, community, and service organizations. Last year in 2017, over $25,000 went back to the community. Woo-hoo!
Leading the 2018 Pepperfest Grand Parade is the North Hudson Chief of Police, Mark Rickert. Give it up for Mark and the crew.
All right. Pepperfest's success each year is due to the volunteers who run and work the festival, the sponsors, generous support, and you, the attendees who support our community.
Please stand for the Legion. Please rise for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Legion Post 50, VFW Post 2115.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your service.
Thank you.
Next up, St. Joseph's Fire and Rescue, a volunteer department with 27 members responding to approximately 150 calls for service per year. The department provides fire suppression, fire investigation, auto extraction, cold water, ice rescues, hazardous material response, and are trained in rope, confined space, and steep slope, and low angle rescue to assist specialized teams in the area. Thank you guys for all you do.
St. Croix EMS, thank you.
I tell you, Deb, every year the gunshots from the American Legion always scare me, and I should know by now that it's going to happen, but every year I'm like, whoop, ow, goodness
I
sake.
heard you. That was very loud. The Hudson Fire Department. The Hudson Fire Department currently has 40 members responding to around 430 calls a year.
Hudson Fire, thank you guys. Love the bandana. Represent.
Of the 40 members, only 3 are full-time department staff. The remaining are volunteers who go through the same training as full-time firefighters and are continually going to classes and drills.
Hey, let's get them to light it up. Can we get a horn? There we
Yeah,
go. Woo!
all right. Make some noise.
That's definitely one thing Hudson Fire does not have a problem with, making noise. These things are loud. On deck here is the St. Joseph's Fire Department. St. Joseph's Fire and Rescue is a volunteer department with 27 members, responding to approximately 150 calls for service per year. Thanks for coming out, St. Joseph's. There's a Steele in the house. Luke Steele, one of our sponsors.
right.
Thank you.
Here she is, folks, the 2018 Grand Marshal, Wanda Plourde.
Let's hear it
give
for
her
Wanda.
a hand. Longtime volunteer for the Pepperfest and Booster Days. Wanda never asked for recognition. For many years, she organized and ran parades for both festivals, and she just quietly went about her business. We are overdue in recognizing Wanda and thanking her for her efforts. Thanks, Wanda.
Thank you, Wanda. You're going to help me out with this next one. You probably know the pronunciation. Oh, perfect.
Here they are, the 2018 Good Neighbors, Steve and Diane Sparstead, along with their children Brian, Sarah, Polly, and Matthew. The Sparstead family is a prime example of a family that gives back to their community by volunteering their time. The entire family has spent countless hours over the years volunteering at Pepperfest. Love you guys! Woo! Yep.
Please welcome North Hudson Village President Stan Wecken and the Hudson Mayor, Rich O'Connor. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for being a part of Pepperfest.
And here they are, the 2018 North Hudson Pepperfest royalty. Woohoo! Yeah, right behind them is the royal family.
Coming in hot for Pepperfest. Here they are.
Hot, hot, hot. Thanks, family, for the support.
The 2018 royalty has done a fantastic job this past year promoting Pepperfest at over 30 parades and 20 public events in Wisconsin and Minnesota. They represented North Hudson and Pepperfest very, very well. Thanks again.
And we get to our first 2019 Pepperfest candidate, Annie Fenner. Annie's sponsored by Eliza Ray Photography. I don't mind. And it's Kara Fitzgerald, sponsored by Brick's Neapolitan Pizza. All right, here's Emily O'Brien. She's sponsored by Bardale Dental. And here's Tatum Thompson, sponsored by Agave Kitchen.
Deb, it's like a car show out here. This is awesome.
Yeah, the candidates are a little bit better looking than the cars, I think.
I would agree.
And here's Samantha Pratt, sponsored by Seasons Tavern. Hi, Brad. And Sydney Monahan, sponsored by Sletton and Breathen Orthodontics. And we have Cheyenne Nerby, sponsored by Hudson Ford. And there's Joy Ramble, sponsored by Escape Salon Suites. It's Carly Simones, sponsored by Hudson Dance Academy. And here's Cassie Ehrman, sponsored by Patty Ryan's Irish Pub. Here's Hannah Vickery, sponsored by St. Croix Shoes. Ellie Gagne, sponsored by Advanced Light and Sound. Gagne, sorry, Ellie. Ellie Gagne. Christina Ferostic, sponsored by Cozy Corner. And finally, Keelan Gustafson, sponsored by LaRue Marche and the Bee's Knees. 14 beautiful women, 14 beautiful vehicles. Good luck, girls. Let's see who will be crowned the new 2019 Pepperfest royalty at coronation tomorrow at 3 p.m. on the main stage.
Next up on the docket here is Hudson Staffing. Hudson Staffing is committed to making connections between employers and employees that last. They have 3 locations in Hudson, Amory, and New Richmond. Entry-level to highly skilled positions available to start right away. Apply today, work tomorrow. Thanks again for being a sponsor, Hudson Staffing.
Yeah. It's the 2017 North Hudson Pepperfest royalty. King Eric Anderson, Queen Emma Newman, Princess Shannon Beyer, Princess Claire Courtney, and Princess Morgan Kallenbach.
You can tell these guys are old hands. They're just jumping off a moving float like it's nothing.
Yeah, been there, done that, right, girls?
You do 50-some parades, I suppose you know what you're doing. Thank you, guys, or ladies and guy.
The Hudson High School Marching Band, led by Director Ryan McCarthy. Show us what you got.
Next up, it's the Hudson Ambassadors. We're excited to be here in beautiful North Hudson celebrating Pepperfest. Riding on the vintage Bell 2 are the 2018 Hudson Ambassadors. Kennedy Brown, Maddie Zabel, Rachel McKenzie, and Maddie Burdra. Screwing that one up. Help me out, Deb.
And of course, the Ambassadors family. Can't do it without them. Good job.
I'll take Rotary. Hudson Daybreak Rotary. Since 1990, Hudson Daybreak Rotary has been enhancing opportunities for youth, creating a better community for all. They have been able to donate over, get this, over $1 million since they were first formed, working to support youth-related organizations in Greater Hudson. This year, they'll be supporting Rivercrest Elementary School new outdoor classroom, girls' youth softball fields. The organization has also supported in the past Hudson High School Strive program, YMCA partners with youth, Junior Achievement, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and many, many more. When you see a Rotarian, buy a couple tickets from them and help support our community. It makes a huge, huge impact. Thanks again. Christian Community Homes and Services is a nonprofit organization that offers an important choice of several senior care and housing options, all in the same convenient location. They also offer short-term and transitional care for those who have been hospitalized and need a place to recover before heading home. Thank you, Christian Community Homes and Services.
Here is the 2018 CCH Queen, Lorraine Keith. 100 years old.
100. You guys got to give it up for 100 years old. All right.
100 years young.
Thanks for making it out.
Hudson Ford's here right now. They've gone through some new renovations at their dealership. You should check it out. The Pepperfest would also like to thank Hudson Ford for their sponsorship in the Saturday Night Live band, Roger Allen, tonight at 8 p.m. till midnight. Come check them out.
Rock on, Hudson Ford. Love it. St. Croix Riverfest, Hudson's Riverfest, a party with a purpose. This 6-day community event is held yearly in mid-July. Riverfest celebrates the St. Croix River while recognizing the need to preserve its health and beauty. Scrappy, the splashing bass sculpture, is the Riverfest mascot.
Go for it.
Please welcome the defending champs. It's Hudson Hockey, back to back. Let's do this. Here they are, Hudson Hockey.
All right, give them some love. Girls play hockey too, right, girls?
The girls team ranked #1 all of last year. Let's do it again this year, girls.
Woo!
Well, this one is called the Blue Ox. Oh my goodness, that is one big rig. This is from Jerry's. That thing's huge. Hudson Hockey in the house. We got an old sweet Zamboni creeping up on Jerry's Blue Ox.
Hudson Hockey registration opens in August, and it's for kids from any age up to 18, with many learn to skate clinics for those who new to the sport. Check them out on the internet at www.hudsonhockey.com for more info.
What do you say we drop that conditioner down, make us a sheet of ice, and see what you guys got? Smile and wave, smile and wave. Please welcome the Hudson Hockey. This is the youth program. This is what drives those state championships. Again, Hudson Hockey, couple rinks up in town here. A great, great organization I've personally been a part of for years and years. Please support Hudson Hockey.
Hudson loves hockey.
www on the World Wide Web. It's hudsonhockey.com if you need more info. That's right, it's on the interweb. Hudson Hockey, check it out. Registration is now open for the 2018-19 season.
It's the royalty from Glenwood City. Miss Glenwood City Alexis Rosbach and First Princess Olivia Jansen. Please join them for Rustic Lore Days from September 6th through September 9th in Glenwood City.
You gotta love a float that has an eagle soaring over it. It's
Absolutely.
the Osceola royalty. The Osceola Community Fair takes place annually the weekend after Labor Day. All are welcome to visit Osceola for the weekend of tractor pulls, heck yeah, truck pulls, craft fair, live entertainment, and fantastic. I just lost it. I'm on yellow.
Thanks, Osceola.
Check, check.
Thanks for joining us
Check,
at
check.
Pepperfest.
I think it's real low. Check, check. Oh my goodness, 2 labs on the front? That's not fair. That is awesome.
Lots of beauties on that float. And here's the River Falls Royal Ambassadors. Welcome, River Falls.
River Falls Day is held the second weekend in July. Visit River Falls for Bacon Bash. On September 15th through the 16th, where they celebrate all things bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Woo! We love bacon.
Here's a sight that hasn't been seen on the streets of St. Croix County for a quarter century. This stagecoach, once owned by Junior Clapp, was a staple along parade routes for years until his death in 1993. This case remains unsolved, and anyone with information should contact the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office. Look at that stagecoach. Ain't she a beauty?
Next up on deck is First American Bank. First American Bank is your community bank. They're locally owned with their headquarters right here in Hudson. First American Bank provides a high level of personal service and sound financial advice to borrowers and depositors. They value our community and encourage their staff to volunteer in and around Hudson. Over the last 10 years, their Denim with a Cause program has given over, get this, $32,000 to local nonprofit and charitable organizations, with the majority of donations coming directly from the bank. I just got a fidget spinner. Thank you, First American Bank. They look forward to seeing everyone at the Pancake Breakfast and Mini Medallion Hunt this Sunday. They are located on the corner of Hanley and Carmichael Road in Hudson. First American Bank. As always, popcorn on Friday.
Big truck, little truck, Tire Pros, wheel experts. Pepperfest thanks Tire Pros and Wheel Experts for their sponsorship of the Beanbag Tournament taking place today in the South Tent from 1 to 4.
Some sweet wheels on that truck there. It's got to be Tire Pros.
Here comes another bevy of beauties.
It's the Hudson Raiders dance team. The Hudson Raiders dance team consists of JV and varsity dancers from grades 9 through 12. They perform pom, hip-hop, kick, and jazz at school events, including football and basketball games. Let's just listen and watch our Hudson Raiders.
Go, girls. I'm seeing a lot of future Raiders in this group. Ken? The Raiders are accompanied today in the parade by the Junior Raiders Dance Campers. Good job, girls. Okay, we're missing the flower shop, so we're going right to Miss Osio.
Next up, please welcome Miss Osio Royalty. Kari Herman's our queen. First princess, Haley Ness. Second princess, Phelan Olsen. Osio's Lake Martha Days is held Father's Day weekend. Join them for some family fun with a Norwegian flair. Their truck is courtesy of Osceola Ford.
Osio Ford. That's okay. Happens to all of us. It's the Albertville Royalty Program. The Albertville Royalty Program is proud to bring to you their Friendly City on Wheels. It has been their honor to represent the friendly city of Albertville for the past 43 years all over Minnesota and western Wisconsin.
Coming fast and furious, it's the city of Elk River. Junior Commodore Gavin and Princess Audrey and Caitlin would like to thank the Pepperfest Committee for having them at this wonderful celebration.
That's a chilly looking float.
Thanks for coming over from Elk River and bringing a little bit of cool air.
Family Fresh Market. Shop their new online ordering, pickup and delivery. ShopTheFastLane.com.
I'll tell you that fast lane is the best thing since sliced bread. Just order online, show up, boom, bada bang, there it is. Family Fresh, check them out.
Pepperfest wants to thank Family Fresh Market for sponsorship of Sunday's foot races, as well as providing the Pepper Festival with product donations. Thanks, Family Fresh.
Well, after a long night out, hey, there's a Rotary guy right there. Somebody get a Rotary
Quick,
ticket.
buy your ticket, buy your ticket.
Hope Chiropractic, I'm going to need to see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for being part of this.
Maybe right after this parade.
That is correct. Hope Chiropractic.
Ooh, here's a big affair, the Hudson Hot Air Affair.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite things is the parade that they do down Main Street or down 3rd in Hudson. That
The
my son used
parade.
to.
Yeah,
My son used to call them
awesome.
dragons. Dad, the
Yeah.
dragons are coming. The dragons are coming.
The Hot Air Affair is the first full weekend in February. Come shiver with us.
Well, next up is one of my banks, Wisconsin Credit Union. Wisconsin Credit Union has been helping families, individuals, and businesses prosper since 1939. As a not-for-profit financial cooperative, Wisconsin Credit Union is owned and operated for and by its members. Count on building a long-lasting relationship with people who are committed to helping you achieve financial success. Thanks, Wisconsin.
It's the HMS Cheer and Stunt Club and our Hudson Cheer and Stunt.
Woo! Awesome!
All right, Raider Proud.
I always get so nervous when they throw somebody up on their shoulders and
I was
Always-
waiting for an accident there, but
Right?
they are some pretty talented girls.
awesome work, stunt team. Nice job. That's
Uh-huh.
Hudson Cheer and Stunt.
We got Little Minds Learning Center here. Their facilities are part child care, part child development, and part preschool. They're certified for children between the ages of 6 weeks and 6 years old. They offer a premier child development experience that is both educational and affordable. Thanks for joining us.
What do you think about that first name, Rachel? I'll give it a go. Just commit to it. Next up, it's the Amory Royalty.
Welcome, Amory.
Miss Amory and Miss Congeniality is Grace. First Princess Rachel, second Princess Greta, third Princess Megan, and fourth Princess Sophie. Little Miss Amory,
Liliana.
Liliana Colombo. Please join them for the
Yeah.
69th Amory Fall Festival held September 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Thanks for joining us, Amory. It's Turtle Lake Royalty. Miss Turtle Lake, Jasmine Miller. Princess of Turtle Lake, Becca Peterson. Little Miss Turtle Lake, Sophia Moscow. Princess of Little Miss Turtle Lake, Ava Mao. Princess of Little Miss Turtle Lake, Lacey Poppenhagen. Thanks for joining us, girls.
Deb, I'm pretty sure there's a party coming our way here.
It sure looks like it. It's the Pepperfest royalty family.
Woo! Give it up for
Without
these
all
guys.
those people on that float, our king and queen and princesses would not have made it through the year. Thank you. We love you too.
Thanks, moms and dads.
Rock
Awesome.
it.
Thank you for all you've done and continue to do. Thank you, thank you.
Blow kisses, girls. Thank you, King. Okay, that one's choking me up too.
I'll take the next one. Try it out. That's awesome. That is awesome. Big deal. Midwest One Bank. Midwest One Bank works every day to take care of their customers and those who should be. As a community bank that values the relationship they've built with their customers, Midwest One takes special care in helping customers find the right banking products and services for all their financial needs. Stop into Midwest One's 2 convenient Hudson locations. So, Deb, I'm going to be honest. I get nervous with the stunt teams and I get nervous with stilts.
Yeah, I hear ya. It's the Hudson Hometown Music Fest. Saturday, September 8th from 12 to 9 at St. Paul's Episcopal Church. The Hometown Musical Fest is held on the grounds of the church. The event showcases the talented musicians in the Hudson area and offers a family-friendly venue to enjoy good bands throughout the day, good food and beverages, good company, and an all-around good time. And free admission. Check it out, September 8th, noon to 9.
You may have noticed Tomer the Clown is here. Tomer the Clown's been entertaining crowds in the area for over 35 years and hopes to continue doing so for another 35. Let's give it up for Tomer the Clown. He's about 30 feet up in the air there.
I want him on my basketball team.
Right?
Robbinsdale Whiz Bang Days.
Whiz bang!
Woo-hoo. Miss Robbinsdale Aaliyah, Junior Ambassador Arabella, Junior Ambassador Adora, Ambassador Anthony, Ambassador Jada, and Princess Brianna. Thanks for joining us, Robbinsdale. Whiz Bang Days. That sounds like fun.
Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Whiz
Yeah.
bang! Next up, it's St. Louis Park Parktacular. St. Louis Park Parktacular Ambassadors. The St. Louis Park Ambassadors are sponsored by Discover St. Louis Park. They're representatives of the St. Louis Park Spectacular Festival and has been held each year during Father's Day weekend. St. Louis Park is the birthplace of the Children's First Initiative, and these ambassadors spend the year at parades, coronations, and community functions with 40 developmental assists to Parktacular Festival. Thank you for joining us, St. Louis Park Parktacular.
Here's one of my favorite parades, Hopkins Raspberry Festival. You may remember the Hopkins Raspberry Festival float as a giant raspberry basket. Now the Raspberry royal family returns to a different part of their history. By 1962, Hopkins was known as a car town due to its 6 major car dealer showrooms and 12 car sales lots, all along the 16-block Main Street. Soon after, Hopkins became a popular cruising destination for many years. To honor this part of Hopkins history, junior royalty Princess Miala and Queen Aubrey joined Senior King William in a 1964 Pontiac Le Mans. The royalty, Princess Katie and Queen Ashley, follow close behind in their 1957 Ford Fairlane Skyliner.
Next up, please welcome Emmanuel Luther Church and Joyful Noise Preschool. Emmanuel Luther Church, located next to the YMCA in Hudson. Services are at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Joyful Noise Preschool offers Christian-based preschool ages 3 to 5 beginning in September. Next up, it's Hudson Soccer Association. Hudson Soccer Association is a local youth soccer organization that offers recreational soccer as well as travel soccer. See them at the Field of Dreams. Let's go, Hudson Soccer.
Woo-hoo! Behind them, it's Croy Attack, the Hudson Volleyball Association. They're dedicated to promote and develop the sport of volleyball by teaching the skills and techniques needed to learn and play the sport competitively. Their programs are open to girls ages 10 through 17 during their winter, spring, and summer programs. Check out www.croyattack.org for more details. Bump, set, spike.
Bump, spit, spike. We could do that, right? You guys got a volleyball tournament this weekend?
I don't know.
Maybe on the side. We'll go to the beach later.
Nah, we stick to beanbags.
Beanbag toss. I like that better.
Yeah.
Can hold a beer and throw a bag any day, right?
For sure.
Next up, it's the Woodbury Ambassadors. Woodbury Days is next weekend and is a family fun-filled event represented by Miss Woodbury, Megan, Princess Elsa, and Elena. Miss Woodbury, rock and roll, Woodbury! Following behind them are their candidates. We invite you to come to Woodbury next week. Good luck, all you candidates.
Good luck.
Again, Woodbury Days.
Citizens State Bank. The right bank right now.
The right bank right now. Thank you, Citizens Bank. Hit me. Oh, off the power line. What the? We got interference up here, folks. Oh, that would have blazed me out of the back of the trailer.
Good
Thank
arm,
you very much.
good arm.
Swedish fish. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we're playing this one by ear. Well, here's a little fun. St. Paul bouncing team. 1, 2, up she goes.
Oh, this is going to
Come
be
on.
awesome. Let's hear
All
it for these
right.
guys, the bounce team.
Where's the king? Come on, king.
This is making me nervous again.
All right. Here we go. What a brave girl. 1, 2, up she goes.
Oh!
Awesome. All right.
Thank you, bounce team. That was awesome.
One higher. We want one higher.
One
Come
more, he says.
on.
Uh-oh. I think we got a pro coming in.
Yeah, the pro.
Two.
Up she goes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Thank you, guys and gals. Next up, it's Edward Jones Investments. Michelle Johnson, financial advisor. Thanks, Michelle, for sponsoring today.
And it's the Delano Royalty. The Delano Royalty are here representing the oldest and largest 4th of July celebration in the state of Minnesota. They are incredibly patriotic in red, white, and blue while riding their float. The Royalty are inviting you to celebrate their independence, our independence, with them next July in Delano. Thanks for joining us, Delano.
Well, Deb, if my wife was here right now, she'd love this. ABBA is one of her favorites.
I love ABBA too.
There you go. Gotta
Uh-huh.
love ABBA. Thanks, Delano.
Mamma mia. It's a
Now-
perfect song for Pepperfest.
I know. I think they got a movie out right now. Again,
Yeah,
right? Number
they
2?
do. They do.
Look out. Northfield coming in hot here. It's Northfield, First National Bank. The defeat of Jesse James Day in Northfield. They invite you to Northfield the weekend after Labor Day to witness for yourself the guns blazing and the failed robbery attempt of the James Younger Gang, along with lots of other great activities, including a rodeo, 2 arts and crafts fair, car show, carnival, soapbox derby, and a parade. Something for everybody. Just waiting for the girls to pull out a couple 6-shooters. Boom, boom, boom! Here we go. Check out Defeat of Jesse James Days.
It's Hudson Hospital and Power Up. Hudson Hospital offers the convenience of a wide array of specialized care and services all within one building, where thoughtful staff and volunteers are always ready to help. Hudson Hospital also brings you Power Up, which is community-wide youth health initiative to make better eating and active living easy, fun, and popular, so that our youth can reach their full potential. Thanks, Hudson Hospital.
Well, Deb, it's starting to warm up. I think a cold beer might be in order in a little bit. Not quite yet, but in a little bit. I think,
Didn't they promise a canopy for us?
I thought there was going to be a canopy, and I thought there might be a cold one somewhere around here, but we'll wait till after the parade. Again,
We'll get there.
there will be tons of cold beer tonight and today at Pepperfest.
And some good eating, so check it out.
Fortunately, the weather forecast is 80 and gorgeous.
Pepperfest weather.
Next up, Options for Women in River Falls is a nonprofit pregnancy resource clinic serving River Falls in western Wisconsin. They offer free and confidential services, including pregnancy testing, limited OB ultrasound, STI testing for women and men, pregnancy and parenting education, assistance with baby supplies, and community referrals. Walk-ins are welcome, and appointments can be made via phone or website.
Okay.
Yeah, wing it. It's all you.
It's the lovely ladies from Centuria. Welcome to the Centuria royalty. Looks like we got Lexi, Zoe, Andrea, Kenda, Molly, and Scott.
That new dance, that's my
Look
favorite.
at that.
Is that the scissor? What do they even call
I
that? I don't know.
can't do that. Get over here and teach me that move. Come on.
You know, I try that one at home all the time, Deb. My
I bet.
youngest son says, Dad, what are you doing? You have no idea what you're doing, do you? Which I don't have any idea what I'm doing.
I don't know if I would even try that one. Yep.
Next up is Fantastic Sam's, a full-service hair salon located in Hudson since 2001. They're the official salon of Pepperfest Queen candidates. Every year since 2008, they have donated their services to the Pepperfest Queen candidates so they look their best for the parade and coronation.
See
Thank
that
you,
pretty lady right
Fantastic
there,
Sam's.
Lisa B. I need to see you, girl.
Fantastic
Whoop, whoop.
Sam's, that
Yeah, that's my hairdresser right there. I probably shouldn't say that today, but
looks great. What are you talking about? Holds up well in the heat. The Minneapolis Aquatennial Ambassadors celebrated their 79th year. Festival founders selected the third week in July because this week has the best weather on record for the year. The Aquatennial Ambassador Organization
Hi,
exists
Leah.
to inspire young Minnesota women to achieve extraordinary futures and providing professional development opportunities through networking and mentoring. The ambassadors travel throughout the state of Minnesota and the country. Thank you, Minneapolis Aquatennial.
ooh, Ken, it's a scary one. The Anoka Halloween Royal Ambassadors. I think your shack's on fire. The 2018 Anoka Halloween Royal Ambassadors, Martha, Amber, and Abby, would like to invite you to their festivities throughout the month of October. Keep your eye out for their friendly skeletal overseers, Phil, Frank, and Fido the dog. Happy Halloween! Thanks.
74
more
days.
Thanks,
I love
Anoka.
Halloween. I'm heading to Anoka this year for Halloween, I think. That looks awesome.
A little scary, but
I'm in for the scary. Cambridge Ambassadors. Why the snowflakes in August? The city of Cambridge kicks off the holiday season each year with the Season of Giving celebration featuring the lighted snowflake parade and the community chili feed. ready to board this winter wonderland of the Cambridge Ambassadors and Little Miss. They invite you to join them in Cambridge on Saturday before Thanksgiving for all the fun. Digging the float.
Now we have the royalty from Maple Grove. Ambassador Sophie, Ambassador Madison, and Ambassador Katya. Katya! Thank you. Thanks, girls.
Next up, it's the Red Wing Royal Ambassador Organization. Say hello to the newly crowned ambassadors of Red Wing. The royalty would like to invite all of you to join them in the pretty little Red Wing for the holiday stroll, an evening of old-fashioned holiday fun, the Friday following Thanksgiving. Thanks, Red Wing, for coming.
Red Wing, let us take you under our wing.
Got a fountain on that thing. That's awesome.
Yeah. They need it to put out the fire on that one up there.
I know. Gets a little hot. You just dip your toes in there, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, hockey's close and near and dear to my heart. It's the Hudson Junior A hockey team, the Havoc. The Hudson Havoc is a Junior A hockey team and is a proud member of the USPHL Premier Midwest Division. The Havoc skate out of Hudson. Check them out. It's fast. It's furious. It's a Havoc.
And it's Farrell's Extreme Body Shop Shaping. Body Shop Shaping. Ooh, don't mess with her. Body Shaping is a results-based fitness program for participants of any age, lifestyle, sex, or athletic ability. The program was developed by Lance Farrell to specifically combat obesity and to help people develop healthy lifestyle habits by incorporating the fat-burning, strengthening, and endurance-building aspects of competitive martial arts training into a course for regular people who aren't interested in sparring or contact drills.
It's our Hammond Heartland Days royalty. Join them at Hammond Heartland Days the second weekend in August and attend the great tractor pulls they have to offer. Anytime you can go to a tractor pull, that's a plus one.
Thanks for joining us, Hammond. And it's the Roberts Royal Ambassadors. They're representing the Roberts Lions Club for Good Neighbor Days. Grand Royal Ambassador and Miss Congeniality, Liz Branfold. Royal Ambassadors Morgan Seiler and Ellie Frazier. Junior Royal Ambassadors Liliana Rustin and Kiera Lay. Roberts Lions Club hosts Good Neighbors Days, always the weekend after Memorial Day.
Next up, it's the Woodville Lions, Satenda My Royalty. The Satenda My Royalty is happy to be celebrating with you today. Queen Amber DeLong, First Princess Libby Worley, and Second Princess Abby DeLong.
And is that Leif Erikson on the back of that float?
It sure looks like it.
Wow.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies from Woodville.
Hop and Barrel Brewing Company. Hop and Barrel Brewing is located in the heart of downtown Hudson. They're a small brewery with big plans for craft beer. When you drink with them, you know you'll get the best beer 100% of the time, no excuses. With a relaxed vibe, dog-friendly tap room, an outdoor patio, and boasting 16 taps, cans to go, and non-alcoholic options, they have something for everyone.
They really do. That Hop and Barrel is one of my favorite places. They've got a Beer Can Island beer that is awesome.
Check them out.
Interim Healthcare Truck. The red truck, we have Interim Healthcare handing out some koozies and cold bottled water. Koozies? Hello. Who can't use a koozie up in the booth here? Bless your heart. Interim Health, thanks for coming out. You guys are the
Aw,
best in the
thanks.
business.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Interim.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Whoop,
Just tricked you.
they're teasing us.
Tricked you. Yeah, we've
Teasing
had
us.
enough of you two talking.
Spring Valley royalty. Welcome, Spring Valley. Miss Spring Valley Leah, Princess Taylor, Princess Brianna, and Princess Karen. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Oh, look at that cardinal. That's my favorite bird. Unless it's a football team.
I love it. Our neighbor, Miss Baldwin, the Miss Baldwin royalty is coming here. The 2018-19 Miss Baldwin is Maddie Peterson. First princess is Ashley Burr. Second princess and Miss Congeniality is Haley Schumacher. Third princess, Sammy Lucas. Fourth princess, Mercedes Wallace. Representing Baldwin, Junebug Days festivities are over June 5th through the 8th, 2019. That's one big old Junebug. Thanks, Baldwin, for coming
Yeah.
over.
Whew. Next up, we have Miss Elmwood and her court from Elmwood, Wisconsin. Thanks, girls. Elmwood UFO Days, July 26th and 28th in 2019. Join them for some fun.
I love UFOs.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Unacknowledged. You got to watch it on Netflix. Tells the true story of UFOs, Deb. You ready?
Oh, no, I don't want to know.
Sorona Spring Health and Wellness. Sorona Spring is a natural wellness center located here in North Hudson. Their float features Lucia, the Princess of Sorona Spring. They offer many therapies to help you feel your best. Call today to start your journey to better health. You deserve it. This is awesome. It's like America's Got Talent out here.
I know, that's pretty good. Ooh, she's got the moves. Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College, WITC. Go further, faster at Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College. 60 plus career areas, countless possibilities. Discover how your passions and goals can be realized at WITC. Experience success.
Next up is Sport Clips. This is where I get my haircut. Get the flow going at Sport Clips Haircuts in Hudson. Opened in March of 2013, and this year they are celebrating their 5-year anniversary in the community as one of the top stores in the nation. They do a great job. They've got TVs, blaring football and basketball and hockey. Everyone in there is super nice. It's a great place to get your hair done and get your flow styled out just right. That's right, Sport Clips. That's my place. You don't get a flow like this at any other place. It's all Sport Clips. Yeah, bring the
All
heat.
right.
Thanks, brother.
Brooklyn Park, Tater Days. It's a unique festival where residents pay homage to the humble potato. Early settlers discovered that potatoes flourished in the flat, sandy soil of the area. Through the Great Depression, drought, and urbanization, Brooklyn Park has shown strength as a community willing to work together and make their city a welcoming place for everyone. The 2018-2019 Brooklyn Park ambassadors are Emma Hansen, Kylie Kasprick, and Anna Singatip.
That's one heck of a baked potato. Little
looks
chives,
tasty.
little sour cream on there, and some
say
cheese.
potato, I say tater.
Bingo. St. Michael Royalty, the St. Michael Royalty Program, was newly founded in 2016. Today, they have the third ever Royalty Court that was just crowned last weekend. Congrats to all of those. They're celebrating their first parade here at Pepperfest. Welcome to the
All
party.
right. The St. Croix County Republicans.
Thank you, Republican Party, for coming out to the Pepperfest today.
So you know what, Ken? Sundays at Pepperfest are family fun day.
Is it Sunday Fun Day?
It totally is. We start out with foot races and pancake breakfast in the morning. There's a craft sale. There's a mini medallion hunt and a pedal tractor pull. You said you like tractor pulls? You should see these young bucks. The Oakdale Summerfest Royalty. Oakdale Summerfest Royalty is celebrating its 30th year this year. On their float today is the 2018-2019 Royal Family. Royal Queen Kaylee Barber. Junior Queen Destiny Duckhart. Tiny Queen Kaylee Bushinger. Royal Princess Michaela Swanson. Royal Princess Alexis Hernandez. Junior Princess Violet Wenker. And Tiny Princess Ava Williamson. Thanks for joining us, Oakdale.
Oakdale. Love Oakdale.
The neighbors across the river, right? It's the Egan July 4th Fun Fest Ambassadors. Fun Fest Ambassadors network with neighboring communities through parades, festival attendance, and coronations to strengthen community connections. Ambassadors serve host to the Brain Freeze Ice Cream Eating Contest with visiting neighbor ambassadors as one of their featured roles during their annual event, Egan's July 4th Fun Fest. Throughout the year, they attend over 40 volunteer opportunities in the community. Thanks, Egan.
Make some noise for Cottage Grove. It's the Strawberry Fest Ambassadors. Miss Queen Cecilia Knott, Miss Princess Tori Simons, Junior Miss Queen Gracia Reamer, Junior Miss Princess Marlella Helger, Little Prince Queen Brooklyn Edlin, and Little Miss Princess Lola Ott. Thanks for coming all the way over from Cottage Grove. It's the Strawberry Fest.
Oh boy, watch out, Ken. The Willow River Company is a local family-owned company celebrating its 30th year in business. Now that's better than the Shora Shine, don't you think?
Wow, has he got a water cannon or what?
They are now offering outdoor services included lawn and tree. If I didn't have a microphone in my hand, I'd be asking them to spray that water this way.
I know, if we didn't have a couple cameras over here, we'd ask for a quick shot, but maybe next time, guys. Good to see ya.
Thanks for joining us.
Is that a Gornick on top of a Bobcat? Get out of town.
Oh my gosh. The Willow River Company.
I may have to call those guys. They had a sprinkler problem recently.
Lots of hot cars.
Thank
and
you,
big
guys.
trucks.
Awesome. Thank you for the want a cool freeze. Willow River. Oh my goodness. Now that's a truck.
They just keep coming. Woo.
Buckle up.
Hang on tight to that little one. Ah!
Next up, it's East Bethel Scholarship Program.
Welcome, East Bethel. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining us, Autumn, Ari, Maggie, and Lila. Thank you.
Deb, you got to look down to the right here. It's a water park to our right.
Oh, my goodness.
Willow River.
Nobody's walking out of there dry, I'll
light-
tell you that.
Lighten her up. It looks like
Thanks, East Bethel.
looks like the Dells. Next up, it's the St. Francis Pioneer Days. Miss St. Francis Ambassador Program. Miss St. Francis Ambassadors, Brianna and Elizabeth. Little Miss St. Francis Ambassadors, Maddie and Grace. Welcome to all of you. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to check out the St. Francis Pioneer Days. Got a rodeo coming our way.
Looks like a bona fide hayride. The Isanti Ambassador Program. Here are the 2018 Isanti Ambassadors representing Isanti Rodeo Jubilee Days, the second weekend in July. Check them out next year. Thanks for joining us.
Next up, it's the Princeton Ambassador Program. From the community of Princeton, Minnesota, the city of flowers. We have ambassadors Aurora, Haley, and Megan. They encourage you to come out to the Princeton's Rum River Festival, which takes place the first weekend of June. Sounds fun.
Rum Festival?
It's a rum river, so
Oh.
it's not just rum, it's the whole river.
Okay,
That could be trouble.
totally.
Could you tube that, you think, and just stick a mug in the water and...
Oh, that would be very convenient.
Memory-wise, that could be a short trip.
Totally. Hammerback for Assembly. Barry Hammerback is running to represent everyone in Assembly District 30. Barry is a successful businessman and attorney, and he believes that our tax dollars should be spent on our roads, bridges, and parks, and not on corporate tax breaks. Barry supports investing in our public schools and will work to make sure everyone has access to health care. Barry would appreciate your vote in November so he can represent your interests in Madison.
Please welcome, from Invergrove Heights, our southwest neighbor, Miss Invergrove Heights Scholarship Program in its 11th year, and it works hard to provide service and community and educational scholarships to the Royal Court. Today, representing their community is Miss Hannah, Miss Princess Felicia, Junior Queen Ashley, Junior Princess Grace, Little Queen Piper, and Little Princess Cheyenne. Thanks again, Miss Invergrove Heights. The bubbles are blowing here. Looks like Lakeville.
Lakeville Panorama of Progress, royalty. Jennifer, Caroline, Grace, Landon, Mason, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. St. Croix County Fairest of the Fair. Audrey Jameson, the St. Croix County Fairest of the Fair Juniors, Lydia Bennett, Evelyn Bakken, and Anna Paulson. The St. Croix County Fair is the third weekend in July in Glenwood City, Wisconsin. They hope to see you at the fair. St. Croix County Fair, that is a good time. Truck pulls.
Next, we have the St. Croix County 4-H Ambassadors. 4-H empowers young people with the skills to lead for a lifetime. It's a research-based experience that includes a mentor, a hands-on project, and a meaningful leadership opportunity. If you think 4-H is for farm kids, think again. 4-H is for everyone. There are over 20 clubs in St. Croix County.
4-H is awesome. Thank you, 4-H.
Yeah, go 4-H.
Love it.
Speaking of 4-H,
You got me rolling, 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 rolling hills.
Yeah, yeah.
Rolling, rolling, rolling hills. It's the Rolling Hills 4-H Club.
more 4-Hers. All right. That looks like a lot of work in this heat.
Rolling Hills is a
You got
four-wheeler
it,
that
girls.
could run over about anything in the parade here. Keep it up. You're doing great. You're about 10 miles away from the finish of it.
Check it out, the future mode of transportation.
Sweet rig there, 4-H.
Thanks for joining us, 4-H. It's the Durand royalty. Miss Durand, Melody Bauer. Little Miss Durand, Rosara Prescott. Little Mr. Durand, Harlan O'Keefe. Thanks for joining us, Durand. Lots of purple for this side of the river.
I know the combo kind of works.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the purple, but I do like the combo they're putting together there.
Right, it's pretty.
Miss St. Croix Falls royalty. This program is proud to present Miss St. Croix Falls Hope Anderson, first princess, and Miss Congeniality Isabel Langer, second princess Haley Norlander, Little Miss St. Croix Falls Madison Lunzer, and Little Miss Princess Alexa Anderson, Bennett Cashel, Trinity Kruger, Whitney Lundgren, Jalen Schumann, and Addison Warner. St. Croix Falls, thanks for coming.
And now we have the Balsam Lake royalty. Queen Maggie, Princess Billy, and Little Miss Isabel.
Hey, Isabel.
Thanks for joining us, Balsam Lake. Ooh.
Next up, we've got Clear Lake Heritage Days. Miss Clear Lake is Sam Kelly, first princess Peyton Lilly, second princess Tiana, third princess McKenna, and fourth princess Taylor. Junior royalty is Callie and Kylie.
Great. Thanks, Clear Lake.
Indivisible, Hudson area individual groups. Check them out at indivisibleguide.com. Your vote matters. Thank you for voting. Hey, you're welcome.
Rice Street Festival royalty. Queen Lene, Princess Morgan, Princess Tiara. Thanks for joining us, Rice Street.
Coming up next, it's the Kaposia Days royalty from South St. Paul. South St. Paul representing over here in Hudson. Let's give it up for these ladies. Miss South St. Paul is Madison, Princess Amanda, and Princess Angelina.
Thanks for
again,
joining
ladies.
us. Spielmannzug, Minnesota. Ja, das ist gut. Nein. They have their junior royalty, Prince Ethan the First and Princessin Mackenzie the First, representing Spielmannzug of Minnesota. Spielmannzug is a German carnival club which celebrates the history of German Mardi Gras from November to February. Prost! Eine Prosit, der Gemütlichkeit. Zicka-zacka, hoi,
Oi,
hoi,
oi. One more time. Zicky-zacky, zicky-zacky.
Oi,
Oi, oi, oi.
oi! Click 'em and drink 'em.
Next up, it's Simply Staffing. Simply Staffing is a well-established, locally owned and operated staffing service that has served many communities in western Wisconsin for the past 16 years. They have 3 standalone offices and 3 on-site offices at great companies in western Wisconsin. The president and owner of Simply Staffing was raised in Hammond, Wisconsin, and she is so proud of being a business owner in the area where she grew up. You'll never get a better group of people to work hard for you than the team at Simply Staffing.
Oh, here they come.
One of my favorites.
The hot ladies of Winter Carnival,
Ow, ow,
the
ow, ow.
Klondike Kates.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, girls. Me too. Sing it, ladies.
It doesn't get any better than the Klondike Kates.
Nuh-uh.
The Armando de Soto Historical Society is from Bradenton, Florida. They are represented today by their crew captain, Joe Miller, along with Jim Frost, a Conquistador crew member. Each April, the organization elects a new Armando de Soto, a Queen Princess. Riding in the convertible are the 2018 Queen, Alicia Odell, and Princess Haley Lawrence. The De Soto Heritage Festival is April 1st through May 1st in Branton, Florida. Head on down to Florida.
Florida comes all the way to the North Hudson for Pepperfest.
I guess so.
That kind of says something about Pepperfest, don't you think?
Yeah, kind of a big deal. It's my personal favorite.
Oh my gosh. Cover your cheeks, people. Here they come, the Vulcans.
My personal favorite, it's the Vulcans, straight from St. Paul. This is a crew all the way.
Say hello, everybody, to Volcanist Rex, the 81st. Sooty, Flame, Clinker, Evie, Sparky, Ferdy, and Ash.
Hail the Volk!
Hail the Volk!
Well, there's a couple guys and gals that know how to have a good time. Hail the Volk! Appreciate you guys coming out. That's awesome.
Bring it on.
One of my personal favorites on deck here, it's the Village Inn Sports Bar and Grill and Pizzeria. The best pizza in town.
That's
it's
an
the Village
ex-Vulcan
Inn.
right there. Ex-Vulcan.
North Hudson's very own hometown sports bar. And home for your Green Bay Packers preseason and regular season games, along with all the Badger times. It's the Village Inn.
Thanks, Village Inn. We want to thank Village Inn Sports Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of today's eating contest. Don't miss the championship spaghetti and hot pepper eating contest on the main stage starting at 4 p.m.
The Order of the Royal Guard from St. Paul Winter Carnival. Here they are.
Woo!
Protecting King Boreas and the Queen of the Snow since 1916. Go to www.royalguards.org. Oh, they're not playing around with a truck like that.
No. At least they got a stairway on their truck.
I know, we just fall off the back of ours.
No kidding. There would have been a videotape going earlier.
YouTube viral sensation. Deb Fox falls off the back of a flatbed. Story at 9.
In a dress.
Well, they've got their own PA system. We're going to let them introduce themselves if they roll up in here. St. Paul Winter Carnival, Royal Family maybe? Or the Order Royal Guard Winter Carnival? Royal family.
Hail Boreas!
It's the St. Paul Winter Carnival 2018 Royal Family. The Winter Carnival in St. Paul is the country's oldest international festival, older than the Pasadena Tournament of Roses, and has been making a mockery of winter for over 130 years.
She's our princess of the Northland. Put your hands together for Elizabeth Mark. In the front row, she's dressed in red. She plays whirlwind ball like a professional. Our ooh la la princess, Jacqueline Chevrolet. And Prince, the guy to the right, North Coast, Steve Gator.
When the carnival just keeps on coming.
It's the Senior Royalty Court. Here, here. Uncle Mike's.
Another of the famous sports bars in Hudson and North Hudson, Uncle Mike's Emporium. Uncle Mike's Sports Bar, an event featuring live pro wrestling. Live?
Hold
Pro
on.
wrestling?
What? They've got wrestling at Uncle Mike's?
Oh my gosh, when does it start? We're
This-
coming.
First I've heard of this. When is it?
They have kickball, volleyball, UFC pay-per-view, football on the big screen, great food and fun with weekly specials.
Thank you.
Wednesday's
Thanks,
Italian
Uncle Mike's.
night, Thursday's steak night on the wood fire grill, and Friday hand-battered fish fry. Saturday prime rib, come out and get food and fun at Uncle Mike's Emporium.
Uncle Mike's, thanks for all the goodies. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Next up, it's Crowning Achievements, a nonprofit based in Hudson and serving adult men and women with special needs in the St. Croix County Valley. It's in Wisconsin and Minnesota. They host fun events each month within our communities to foster awareness and acceptance of participants, as well as to promote their social circle and skills. All of this is done in hopes of increasing their integration in society, as well as advancing and increasing their employment opportunities. Let's welcome Crowning Achievements.
Look at all those smiles out there. Don't you love it? Thanks for joining
Thank you.
us.
Thank you.
you. You know, it's that time of year again, Ken.
What's that, school?
Yellow buses. It's coming fast, kids. So have your fun this weekend at Pepperfest.
Here we go.
It's the Safeway Bus Company in Wisconsin. Safeway Bus is a family-owned business that has been safely transporting Hudson students to and from school, their field trips and sporting events for 27 years.
27 years.
They are always looking for safe drivers that want to enjoy starting and ending their day off with young people. Join their family of dedicated employees today. Is that bus air conditioned? Could you pull it around the block?
Yeah, it's crazy to think we've got less than a month before the kids go back to school. That Hudson High School looks like it's almost done, too, and ready for the high schoolers to move back on in there.
It's getting pretty close. It's amazing what they've done with that building.
It's like a whole new deal, right?
It
You barely
totally
recognize
is.
it
And
anymore.
how about that football field?
Oh, my goodness,
Oh,
right?
it's a
great.
beauty.
Good luck to
It's
the
a
team
beauty.
this year.
Doing it good for them high school kids, that's for
Yes.
sure.
Yes, they are.
Oh my gosh, here it comes. The Cozy Corner North Hudson Man of the Year float. I heard it was a tie this year. So we kind of got two Men of the Year. Now wait a minute. You guys are looking way too dry. Way too dry. What's going on here? Did you skip the first half of the parade route? I'm thinking so. Eric Meyer and Joe Alens in a tie. North Hudson Men of the Year. This year, Cozy Corner raised $6,700, bringing the total of North Hudson Man of the Year fundraiser to over $30,000 donated to local charities.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, love you, baby. Visit Eric at the New Richmond Golf Course and Joe at Lolo's and congratulate them. Or just sit at Cozy. One of them will walk in eventually. Thanks, Cozy, for the pizza on Friday and for the sponsorship of Friday Night Band Yam House. We love you guys. Spidey!
Dun, 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 dun.
Here he comes.
Oh, they are under attack. The Man of the Year
Yeah.
is getting water ballooned
They're
right now.
too dry. Get them. Get them. They prefer their water balloons frozen, folks.
Next up, it's the St. Croix County Sheriff's Mounted Posse.
That is not fair that those poor horses have to follow that group of wild people.
I know, right?
Not fair. Not fair.
The St. Croix County Sheriff's Mounted Posse is in search of a rescue unit organized by the Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Mounted Posse was first organized in 2016. Members undergo background checks, interviews, mounted testing, and a variety of training. During the winter, they participate in training, CPR, and so on. The horses provide several advantages in search, such as height, navigation, and difficult terrain. Hope they never get called out for a missing person search, but the posse is ready to help if needed.
Thank you for joining us today, Sheriff's Posse.
Thank you, cleaner-upper of the Sheriff's Posse.
Now that doesn't look like a very fun job.
Deb, it's been a pleasure working with you today. Thanks for coming out to the North Hudson Pepperfest Parade. What a great day it's been and will continue to be. Remember, festivities all weekend long.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Please see us at Pepperfest Park. Lots of cold beer, really good food, great entertainment, lots of fun things to do. Thank you.
Ken Conan and Deb Fox saying thanks again. Have a great, great afternoon.